Hello there everyone and welcome back to Modded Minecraft. I'm here with Shneeky tonight.
Hello.
Who is hiding off in the distance in our Skunkworks lab, which we're going to go visit in just a moment. I'm just showing them our next tier blood altar here. We're up to tier 6, did you say?
Tier 5.
Tier 5.
That's the one with, yep, tier 5. And if you'll notice the increase in not only the increase in the raw amount that we can store, but also in the per action increased, so that we can now have those demon shards are now blood positive to create in most cases.
Yeah, that's basic. It looks like you've put in mostly, as we talked about, sacrifice and capacity. Awesome.
Yeah, a couple of capacity, mostly it's sacrifice.
Yeah, well,
I just wanted to make sure we had at least 30,000 for another project we'll do much later.
Yeah, I logged in and I got blood sickness. I apparently forgot to put my blood orb into the altar before logging out last time.
Yeah, and because it was your blood pool that the Well of Suffering was tied to, it dinged your blood pool, what is it, 25 or 50 LP per shot.
Mm-hmm. So,
hello.
I see you've made a mess.
Yes, I have made a wonderful, glorious mess.
Oh, you know what? You should put a roof on this so that the taint gas will collect.
I thought it would be better if the tank goes off into the atmosphere. It doesn't matter either way.
I have honestly got no idea. Oh yes, that's right. Here we are. One chunk loader.
Alright, yeah, but basically all we have is an aqueous accumulator hooked up to an igneous extruder, hooked up to a dropper, hooked up to a redstone clock to tell it to continue dropping every so often to produce a glorious mess.
So what is it what is it actually using for this?
Cobblestone.
Oh, okay, an aqueous Oh, alright, I see.
Igneous extruder hooked up to an aqueous accumulator to feed it water to be able to produce cobblestone, it put into the item dropper to drop into the other thing. And unlike the vanilla dropper, this particular item dropper always drops exactly into the middle of the block it is sitting in. It will not scatter things around, so I don't have the problem that Kate had with her exoflame setup.
Yeah.
However, the downside is it requires a redstone pulse to drop things per tick, so I've got it hooked up to a redstone clock to take care of that little issue. So I've only just started it, or rather I started it a while back, but yeah, I didn't have any kind of chunk loading, so it didn't actually load itself. But everything is in one chunk, so it should spot load just fine with just one chunk.
Was this water always poisonous?
That water is actually not poisonous at all.
Really?
Oh, yes it is. Okay, I guess it always has been then.
It says
Biomes of Plenty thing.
Yeah, what biome are we in anyways? We are in Lush Swamp. Interesting.
Yeah, the poison there does have its uses. For now, I selected this area simply because there's a node directly in the middle of the establishment.
Well, and it's obviously not anywhere we care about a great deal. We must be miles away from anything interesting. Oh, hey, there's another.
We certainly are.
There's another node over it. Ooh, there's some nice nodes here. Wow. We have a.
Yeah, this is over by the Mushroom Island. That wasn't the Mushroom Island earlier, but the other one.
We got a pure ordo node here. It's got almost 100 ordo in it. Beautiful.
Nice.
Okay, well now that this is chunk loaded, that'll take care of itself. So since we're going to be creating materials to destroy the world, we should probably get something to prevent it from destroying the world. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that we might want to start doing some research on taint and the removal thereof, because we're going to need that to be able to deal with the hungry node. Speaking of which, why don't we go ahead and check on our hungry node and see how it's doing? Yeah,
that's a good idea. I found there's 3 gorgeous nodes here. We got to get these to our base.
Well, that is a fairly trivial issue.
It is a trivial issue that will be taken care of off camera as well.
By the way, do you remember that barrel of oak logs that you had hooked up to your Super Soren drive?
I do.
The one with not just 64, but like 64 times 4 stacks of logs in it.
Yeah, you brought it over here? Oh my god.
And it is now empty.
Holy crap, I can see this that thing. Holy smokes, look at the size of that. I've never.
Looks like we're looking at somewhere between 223 and 300 plus. Nope. Some of them are merely at 189, 191. So we're definitely looking at more than 100 each.
We could, if we wanted to balance things out, we could change the bias of the feeding and put something in that is fire and air. We need
fire, air, and ordo, it looks like.
No, Perdito.
Perdito, excuse me.
Yeah.
We could use 2 more ordo, 225, I believe.
Is a magic number.
No, wait a minute. It was 625. That's 25 squared. My apologies.
Okay, so we're so what's 24? What are the next tiers down? We got. Let me see. I've got to remember my squares. So 10 squared is 100. No, 10 times 10 is 100.
Yeah, and then 121 is 11.
Yeah.
144 is 12. That's going to be our next one.
Yeah. 20 by 20 is 400. So that's more than we're going to get.
Yeah, so we've got at least 12 squared because we've got more than 144 of everything.
Yeah. Yeah, we're somewhere between 15 and 20, I think, on the 300. I don't remember. I don't remember, and I don't feel like pulling out a calculator right now. Okay, well, so
169 is 13 squared.
169 is 13 squared. Okay, so we're well past that.
We beat that, so we've got at least a 13, but not a 14.
You sure? I thought that looks like it could be a 14. Let me just
196 is 14. 196.
Oh. Okay, so
we would need a little bit more fire, air, and Perdito to hit 196 for 14.
Okay. Well, let's get. Okay, let me just make some notes. We need Perdito. Air.
Oh, 225 is a magic number. 225 is 15 squared.
15 squared? 225.
Yep.
Okay, well that's a decent target.
225. Yeah, if you want to hit 225, that wouldn't be much. All we need is 2 ordo. We need some Perdito, some fire, and some air.
Yep.
That's not going to be too terribly in fact,
we have all of those on farm.
Yeah, we really do. I mean, the Perdito could be as easy as cobblestone.
Yep. Let me just grab this barrel back here.
Yeah, you can put that back where it belongs. I've had another barrel set up in the AE system temporarily, but it's probably backstuffing itself by now.
Yeah. Just making sure it doesn't fall into the hopper or something. That would be terrible. I guess, hold on.
Yeah, that would be unfortunate.
Wait, barrels, even empty barrels, if I break a barrel, does all of its stuff fall out?
Typically, yes, unless you use a
dolly.
A dolly.
Yeah, okay. I'll get a dolly. I'll come back and get this later. Let's. I'm heading back to the castle. I got to check my notes and see what I'm actually using to create these other products.
Well, I know for air, I think you're using reeds.
I believe.
You can also use grass.
Yeah. The one upside to using this stuff, actually. You know what? I guess there's no reason to use
Actually,
the crystals.
What does Netherrack have? Because I think Netherrack may be Ignis and Perdito.
Ignis and Earth. No
Ignis
Perdito.
And Earth.
Yeah.
No Perdito. Okay. Of course, anything with torches. Torches are Lux, which is air and Ignis combined.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. And we have lots of. I mean, we can manufacture torches in.
By the gross.
Well, actually, the easier way would be to bring sticks and coal.
No. That not really. I mean, all we really need to do is just bring torch. Because remember, we're only looking at needing another 40 or 50.
True.
So grab a half a dozen stacks, toss it in the dropper, and let them go.
Okay, 10, 20, 30. Let's see. 500?
Yeah, sure, that'll do.
Okay.
You want to grab maybe a stack of candleberries for the ordo?
Yep.
And, I mean, we only need 2 Ordo, so 1 stack of candleberries should be plenty.
I grabbed
And
2
then,
just for kicks, but yeah.
Yeah, and then however much we need Perdito-wise, make that cobblestone and we're good there. Hit 225 and then we're ready to make the magic happen, Captain.
Yeah, well, as soon as we turn the thing into a bloody tainted node, but...
Well, tainted and more importantly, tainted and then immediately purify it, because if we don't, because it's got all of those aspects to it, it is going to taint the area in a hurry. So we need to be prepared to get it corrected almost immediately.
Okay, so we need to have our taint cleaning hardware in place immediately.
Yes, we need to have that in place before we taint.
The only good news is that that area is not mission critical, so if this area becomes horribly tainted, it's not the end of the world. Mostly it's just we don't want to put a tainted node in our base without purifying it first. Right?
Right. But that taint, I'm just saying, that taint, the amount of taint that spreads is dependent on the strength of the tainted node, so that could potentially get out of control in a hurry if we're not prepared to jump immediately on it.
Fair enough, yeah. Alright. Oh, there is a chest up there. Good. Alright. I've loaded up candleberries, torches, and cobblestone. We'll come back and see what kind of shape this thing's in a little while. So next stop will be trying to find some silverwood trees. And fortunately...
Oh, that's going to be easy. That's just right out the front door.
There's that, but we also have 2, not 1, but 2... I have 2 magic biomes bookmarked.
Awesome.
Oh,
well,
no, sorry,
how about this?
3.
If you want to split up, you can check the ones that you've got bookmarked. I'll check the one in the immediate vicinity of the castle, and that way we can make sure that we get them.
Yep.
Just remember to bring your let's see,
shears.
Bring your shears. Yeah, I'm just trying to look on the map and seeing where. Oh, there it is, right there, almost due north of the castle.
Yeah, that's right. Ooh, and I should also get sleeping bag, just in case, just to. And I'm also going to need to make sure to stock up on food, because the last thing I want to do is starve to death in this process. That would be hysterical.
Yeah. That would be hysterical and amusing and good footage, but probably unfortunate.
All of those things and then some. Okay, well, here we go. We've also got a couple of obelisks we bookmarked, which I'm assuming we're going to have to do something with at some point here. Oh, I should have brought my... Okay, well, I'm going to come back home. I just realized it might be nice to get... some of these silverwood trees, so I'm going to get my logging axe.
Careful with that, it'll blow up the nodes in the middle if you do.
Yeah, well, I'll use that on ones that are don't have nodes, because not all of them have nodes in them, fortunately.
I thought most of them did.
I've actually noticed most of them don't. Not the naturally spawned ones. The ones that are grown have better odds, but the ones that are natural don't actually seem to have that good of odds of having nodes in them. But I'll check them before cutting them.
That must have changed. But yeah, by all means, check. If they do, be careful. If they don't, just that way. Well, don't forget the shears on the leaves themselves. The silverwood leaves themselves have some properties that we want to be able to retain. So shear them first and then log them.
Oh, okay. Oh. This is a pretty node. What do we have here? Other than a zombie trying to kill me. What is that? Is that a free-floating... That might be a free-floating pure node. Yeah, we have a free-floating pure node.
I found another totem. I found a silverwood tree that does have a pure node in the middle there. I will be getting rid of that mushroom before it makes me nauseous.
Good call. Good call.
And I found some shimmer leaves.
Some which? Oh, shimmerleaf, yes. The thing we're actually out here looking for. What properties do the leaves themselves have that we need?
Actually, I think it is used in certain crafting, I believe.
Really?
Especially on the pure side. So yeah, very, very useful.
I'm curious about this now. Okay, and the only thing I'm getting is cover crafting, but maybe it's something that doesn't show up in NEI.
No, it's one of the add-ons to Thaumcraft, I believe. It has to do with the purification stuff.
Okay.
Well, I now have 6 shimmer leaves.
Nice. I've got just a couple, but I'm gonna now lumber axe this tree and go find some more here. Oh, interesting.
I'm going to hold off on lumber axing for now. I'm just going to grab the shimmer leaves.
Well, that's interesting. This particular silverwood didn't blow up the way it was supposed to.
Yeah, sometimes the way they spawn is kind of odd, and so it doesn't always react well with the lumber axe, because lumber axe doesn't always recognize it as being a legitimate tree because of the way it's shaped.
Right. Well, my game just went a little bit quirky on me thanks to the resident sleeping bag I've got in my inventory. Stupid thing.
Oh, do you need me to sleeping bag for you?
No, I don't. I need the sleeping bag to not be stupid.
Ah,
and,
yes.
Oh my, that's a lot of guys. And I also need my shears. Where the heck did my shears have vanished? There they are. I'm just blind. Don't mind me. Just blind. Nothing creepy.
Not a problem. So far, out of the 3 trees that I visited, 2 of them have had pure nodes. So if that is a less than 100% chance, it's a pretty good one as far as I can tell so far.
Yeah, I've got 2 here so far that haven't had them. But I mean, it's all about number gen, and also these biomes aren't the true Thaumcraft biome, which could mess with things. That's 3 that don't.
The one I'm in is.
Yeah, the ones that I have bookmarked are the Biomes of Plenty version. I don't think we actually found.
Yeah, the one that I've got is pre-Biomes of Plenty edition ones.
Oh yeah, I know which one. I know where you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. That's a creepy looking creeper. Concussion creeper. That's weird. Different looking than I remember. Okay, well that's not bad. I got 9 of them now. Oh, 10.
I have 15.
Cool. Well, I mean, how many did I guess? Well, I wound up needing a lot of them, but I can always get more of them as time goes on. It's not like, I mean, I've only scanned a very small part of one magical forest biome here so far. This biome is huge.
Yeah, they can be.
That's great. I love it. They're pretty biomes. That's not a bad. That's not a great note.
They can be. I am getting a bit of tick lag. Are you?
A tiny bit, but that's probably because we're. At least I'm breaking some new ground here, I think.
Ah, yeah, that would definitely do it. Well, I now have 19.
I just found a tree with a whole bunch. I've got 15. That's probably enough to start us off. I mean, we're gonna need a lot of taint to actually create these. What's this? Oh, it's a wisp. I've never scanned a wisp. Cool. Yeah, we actually require the taint material to make these these things. So.
Well, that's what the dirty lab is for.
Yep. Whoa, that's creepy. Everything just went crazy foggy here. Whoa. There's a thing in armor. Eldritch Guardian.
Oh, leave those alone. Those are going to be extremely useful to us much later.
Okay. I will run away. He made everything go creepy.
Oh, wait a minute. That's a taint thing. You're seeing those because of the taint.
Because of the taint?
Because of the flux.
Oh.
Your flux. That's one of the potential fluxes at moderate or higher flux.
Oh. Okay, well, yeah, I see him. He's... Oy.
So go ahead and kill him.
Okay.
Yeah, there should have been a thing that popped up telling you that, like, you sense an eerie presence or something like that.
I might have gotten that. What was that noise? Something behind you. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. That was your taint at work.
Okay. I'm gonna skip to the Skunkworks and see if anything interesting has happened now that we're... Doesn't look like it yet.
You think we ought to enclose it?
I think so. I think... because where is it going? I think it's just going... I think it's just hitting the roof of the map and disappearing.
Yeah, but isn't that what causes the taint?
I always thought it was just the sheer quantity of flux in the area, but I don't know for sure.
Oh, the concentration?
Yeah. I mean, it's really hard to tell.
Well, I can certainly fix that really darn quick.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think what else could create this effect or create taint. It's really a shame we've never found a taint biome. That would have been useful, to say the least. Rather than having to try to figure out how to create this ourselves. Let's see. Yeah. No, it would be nice to know how to make this stuff, but I guess... There's not much we can do, is there, except wait. Just try it. What? You know what? Let me just look up the notes on... I'm just going to pull my Thaumanomicon out and have a quick look at the notes on Flux here. Maybe there's some hint he's put in. Let's see. Flux. Liquid, gas, physical melody, annoyances. Talking about Flux flu. And warp. They're not... No, it doesn't say anything about it being related to taint, but since I don't know what taint is yet... yeah, it doesn't say anything about taint. I wonder if there's something that actually allows us to craft taint. Oh! What was that talisman?
Well, I have now enclosed it, so it should be percolating.
Cool. There was a... Could make a primal wand focus and see what happens. That could be interesting. Now we have a box. Oh, are you creating an acceleration?
Yeah, you know, just feeding it a little.
Interesting. Alright, well, let's see. I think I'm gonna just... I'm in the interest of actually pushing this along, I'm gonna go create a very dangerous thing, and we'll see if that helps as well.
Okay.
I'm gonna create a primal focus and see what it does.
Ooh.
Because it's in the Eldritch tab, which is promising. And it's talking about how dangerous it is to make and how crazy are you to make this thing, so can't be a bad idea. Come on, okay. And I'll just have...
I'm also giving this thing some leftover crafting tables, because crafting tables have a lot of things in them.
Unnatural Hunger 2. What the heck does it want now?
That would either be brains or rotten flesh.
There we are, finally. It just wasn't letting me eat. Okay. See, we need... What do we need for this? One of those. What are those things called? Let's see what I can do here. Some shards, right, of course. Shards and gold. Okay, let's see. Thank goodness for these crafting benches that you can leave stuff in. Air, fire, water. Air, fire, water, and then one balanced. Interesting. I wonder if that worked as well as I hope. I'm just trying to make sure our it's been a while since I've actually successfully made a balanced shard here. Curious if it's actually going to work. Oh yeah, worked just fine. Good. Nice when the automated alchemy actually works the way it's supposed to. Ah, there we go. Oops, I should have changed my clothes. I also should get rid of this glitchy, bloody sleeping bag. Everything goes crazy when you're carrying the sleeping bag in your inventory, that's for sure. Alright, here we go. Primal node require or focus 4 diamonds, 4 nether quartz. We need more nether quartz. It's like we've been using it for stuff or something.
Before you do, check the AE stuff, because sometimes it'll craft it into pure nether quartz that can be crafted back into nether quartz.
Oh, okay, that's good to know. Alright, well, we have what is probably a very inadvisable thing that I can now attach to the end of my wand, and we're going to go find it. I'm going to bring it over to the Skunkworks, and we're going to see what it does. I've heard it could be dangerous.
Yeah, it can be.
So, I'm hoping that it might actually create something, like it might actually create taint if I use it enough.
No, it won't.
No?
No. The primal charm is fun, but mostly it's a very dangerous one to do.
All right. Well, we've got one now. Take that for what you will. Yeah, we've got I mean, without the taint, we've got some big holes in our research capability, don't we? Might have to do some...
Pretty much.
I think we might have to do a little homework between episodes just to see if maybe there's something else we've mixed. I can hit the... Whoop. Is there a way out of here?
Out of where?
The Skunkworks box.
Warp book out?
The warp book takes you into the Skunkworks box.
Yes, but you only need to be over there at the Skunkworks. You're good if you want to go out into the immediate vicinity around it. No, you're going to need to dig your way out now.
Okay, that's fine by me. All right, I'll just go into the neighborhood and laugh at the fact that I came out here in my mage's robes instead of all of my my travel gear. Oh well. Again, thank goodness for warp books. Okay. Okay, it went boom. I'm sure that's not all it does.
What did?
The primal focus. Interesting. Wow. That goes a little wacky. Interesting. It creates a big boom. Very pretty. Whoa.
What happened?
It chaoses everywhere. There's one that's it's completely chaotic. Nothing too crazy. I've heard it can do pretty crazy stuff if you're not careful, but anyways, that was fun. Okay, I think we'll call it here. Call it an episode. In the next one, we'll hopefully we'll try and do some more homework on Taint and make horrible things happen to this world. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Take it easy.